In the previous lessons, we covered how to get a bird's eye view of the entire market and how to analyze the competitive landscape using the domain filter and the domain authority filter. The latest update feature, Domain Focus, DF, will take your content strategy to the next level. Domain Focus enables you to focus on a single domain and assess its performance across keywords and clusters. This helps you evaluate the domain's performance against other competitors across areas like domain ranking, search volume capture, and keywords captured. To activate the Domain Focus feature, click the Domain Focus button in the bottom taskbar and select Domain Focus from the pop-up menu. Then enter a specific domain to assess its performance. For this example, I'm going to select verywellfit.com as the focus domain. Note that the Keyword Planner report changes to a new layout with more detailed metrics for each topic and cluster. Before we dive into the data, here are two definitions you need to know. A captured keyword refers to a keyword for which a domain has secured a ranking within the top 10 results on Google's SERPs with at least one URL. Captured search volume represents the cumulative search volume of all captured keywords. These are the two metrics you can see highlighted in the Domain Focus view, which provide profound insights for your content strategy. At the topic level, you can see two metrics displayed on each topic card. Progress bar. This shows the proportion of search volume the domain has captured. Weighted rank. The number in blue on the right. This represents the weighted rank of the domain's captured keywords in this topic. If you see a dash in this position, it signifies that the domain has not achieved rankings within the top 10 SERPs. For example, if you look at the local meal plan topic card, you can see that going by the blue progress bar, verywellfit.com has captured around 80% of the total search volume, which is 5,010. You can also see that the weighted rank is 5.8. Additionally, when you use the Domain Focus feature, you'll note three new topic sorting options: by captured volume, by captured keywords, and by weighted rank. You can sort the results to see which topics and clusters you should prioritize. In the cluster cards, you can see similar information. Progress bar. This shows the proportion of search volume the domain has captured for the cluster. Weighted rank. The number in blue on the right. This represents the weighted rank of the domain's captured keywords in this topic. If you see a dash in this position, it means that the domain has not achieved rankings within the top 10 SERPs. Number of captured keywords, number of total keywords. For example, with the E2M meal plan cluster, verywellfit.com has captured 28 out of 55 keywords in this cluster, and you can see that the weighted rank is 2.8. And in the keyword data table on the right, you can see the total search volume captured, average CPC, and the column for your domain's highest position for each keyword. And you can click any keyword to expand the panel, and on the far right you'll see the SERP overview. Note the highlighted row. This is the position of the verywellfit.com domain, which is the focus domain in this example. As you've seen, Domain Focus enables you to focus on a domain's performance metrics, such as domain ranking, search volume captured, and keywords captured, enabling you to compare it with competing domains. Next, we'll discuss two strategies you can use. We'll take a look at how we can combine Domain Focus with other features and filters to get quick wins in this market, boost domain authority, and more. We'll also discuss what you can see and analyze with the topic and cluster cards when you combine the Domain Focus feature with other filters. At the strategy level, the analysis is about the supply and demand of the market. Demand side, this is your targeted keyword list. Supply side, this is made up of the domains ranking for the keyword list. This includes top performing domains, your direct competitors, social media platforms, etc. Here's what to do when you want to check how your domain is performing for a potential keyword list. First, you turn on domain focus to see your domain's performance in each separate clustered group. Each cluster card shows you how many keywords you're capturing from the total available keywords in the cluster. You can then use this to determine your high priority content. For example, if you're capturing 4 out of 6 keywords in a cluster, you can include the 2 keywords you're not ranking for in the content you're already ranking, or you can create new content and link to it from the content you're already ranking. If your keyword list is made up of hundreds or thousands of keywords, you can use other filters like weak spot and DA score, as well as sorting filters like search volume and the intent filter to categorize and find the easier to rank for opportunities, which you can then target first. For example, let's say that our domain name is verywellfit.com. In the domain filter, we can see that this domain is ranking for a total of 260 keywords out of a potential 1,788 keywords in this keyword list. So let's activate the domain focus on this domain to get a more detailed view of how it's performing in the SERPs. Now the performance of verywellfit.com is displayed for all topics and clusters. We can use the weak spot and search volume filters to identify keywords that should be prioritized. For example, let's set the minimum weak spot to 1 and the search volume minimum to 500. We'll leave the topics to be sorted by volume. You can switch between low and high. I'll keep mine from high to low. Now you can see which topics and clusters have decent search volume for keywords that are not being captured by the domain verywellfit.com. You can explore these and look for good opportunities to target. The next step in this example is to select all those keywords and create articles based on each seed keyword in order to increase traffic to our website. Here's a powerful combination of features and filters you can use to analyze the supply side of the competitive landscape. Domain focus with domain filter and domain authority. Step 1. Filter keywords that top performing domains are ranking for with domain filter and domain authority score. The same approach applies to any domain that you want to compare and evaluate, such as your direct competitors, high-ranking websites with a lower DA than yours, social media websites in the SERPs for a quick win. Step 2. Focus on your domain performance for the filtered keyword list, as that will give you the information you need to plan your next move. For example, we can use the domain filter to look at the top 3 domains in any market and then use the filter rules to see what clusters they're targeting. So let's open up the domain filter and select the top 3 competitors to verywellfit.com. Hit Add Filter to add them to the filter and set the rule to include clusters any of these 3 domains are ranking in the top 10. Set the last rule to any keywords and apply changes. We can then analyze how our domain name verywellfit.com performs within these clusters by activating the domain focus. Now let's dive deeper into each cluster card in the domain focus view. As I mentioned earlier, there are 4 main elements in a cluster card. Total volume of the cluster, the proportion of search volume captured within the cluster, the weighted ranking of the domain based on the keywords it captures within this cluster, the number of keywords captured. We can use those metrics to see how a domain is performing. For example, if the amount of search volume captured, 2, is low and the number of keywords captured, 4, is low, you should produce or optimize content to capture keywords that haven't yet been ranked. Remember that keywords within the same clustered group will be easy to rank together. If the amount of search volume captured, 2, is high and the number of keywords captured, 4, is low, you've already captured the highest search volume keywords in this cluster, so there isn't any great urgency to rank for the rest. but you could focus on improving your weighted ranking to improve potential traffic in the SERPs. If the amount of search volume captured, 2, is high, and the number of keywords captured, 4, is high, but the weighted ranking, 3, is low, this indicates that the quality of your content needs to be improved. Even though your content captures most or all of the keywords, quality issues are resulting in low rankings, affecting the potential traffic your website could get. As you can see, domain focus is a powerful feature that can help you quickly gain a deep understanding of your market, your competitors, and your own performance. Combining the many filters available, you can quickly identify weak areas you need to improve and help you come up with a great content strategy. Try the domain focus feature and enjoy your new superpower.